Nice. What's up, people? As you can see, we're here again to review another one for your viewing pleasures, your listening pleasures, all that good shit. I say viewing because, you could see me. Maybe. Giovanni will be joining us after he joined us. I'll drop the intro.
Okay.
But yeah, man, what's up? We're just over here shooting shit, chit chatting, talking about shit.
Like,
Oh, I will say this though. I will say this, people. So the Tubi wheel, for one, the wheel will be spun tonight for the first time in a while on Horror with Our Sturdy. It seems. That's one. And then two, the Tubi wheel is no more. It's going to be getting replaced with a found footage wheel, and that's just because I like the whole premise of. I just didn't want to do the whole because at first, remember how we were talking about like doing a wheel for Netflix, Tube, all that shit. I don't want to do it based on platforms. I want to do just based on genre, subgenre, theme, whatever you want to. Yeah. And just have a good time with it and kind of see where it goes. So yeah. And there's another Christmas horror movie coming out.
Yeah.
I posted it in the group earlier. Let me see if I can find it really quick.
It's not besides the Grinch one?
Yeah, it's beside that. There's that one.
I can't wait for that one.
I know. I gotta figure out when that one's coming out, but there's one coming out on December 9th. And it's supposed to be in theaters. I actually grabbed the cover. I grabbed it off of Twitter. Let me show you guys this really quick. Wham. Wham.
Oh, okay.
Christmas, Bloody Christmas. You better not cry.
Nice.
And when I seen this shit, man, I was like, yeah. Yeah, I have to, yo. Like, they may not always be the best, which a lot of times they're not, but there's just just holiday horror. I just have such a fucking great time with. I really do.
I heard they're coming out with another Krampus movie.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll watch it. There is shit. We did watch some shitty Krampus movies though.
Yeah.
But then there were some good ones.
What's up? How's it going? Hope all's going great for you. Click that top link for your name to pop up if you wanted to. Yes, definitely. Thanks for popping in. I greatly appreciate it. And if you've done it before, I don't know why it doesn't save it. You'll no say. Had a couple issues. Restream on Tuesday for you guys. If you weren't here on Tuesday, we're about 45 minutes in. We were towards the end of that episode, and Restream fucked up.
It was like, see you later. Don't want you here.
For maybe a good 2-3 minutes. I don't know how long it was, honestly. It seemed like it felt longer than what it probably was. But like on my end, it looked like James was frozen and I was still talking, and on his end, it was the same shit. So yeah, man, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna say yes, man, because I don't know who this is. Yes.
Are you clicking the right link?
Person. It's the top link.
Link.
What did it? It's just not saving it for whatever reason. Like
it'll be that's dumb.
And then next episode. So I don't know. But another thing too is I'm planning on playing the Quarry game. What's good, Chris?
What's up?
Chris. Yes. But I'm planning on playing the Quarry after the podcast. Fun game. So if you guys are awake, I will be streaming that live right here. I mean, of course, I'm gonna start a whole new live stream and all that shit, but not too long after the stream, I wanna, do a couple things in between first. Get high as fuck and play this horror game. Hopefully it scares me. But yeah.
It's gonna scare you. You won't be able to go to sleep.
That would be fucking terrible. James, if I get that scared to where I can't go to sleep, I'm calling you. I know how much.
What do you want me to do? Come and rock you to sleep?
Just stay on the phone with me. Yo, you. Even if you agree to that, your wife would be so fucking mad. Why are you voice chat? Why are you video chatting Aaron at midnight?
Aaron's afraid he can't sleep.
He can't sleep. He's scared. Well, can you at least go in the living room? Well, I want to lay down. Well, can you turn the fucking lights off? No, I can't see. He can't see me. Don't you understand this whole thing?
Oh man.
Yeah. I don't want to do that to you guys. All right, I'm gonna drop the intro. Gio,
Right.
a few minutes. There he is.
Ah, there he is.
Timing. Look at the freaking timing. There he is.
What's up?
Can't hear you, man. I don't know if you can hear us or not. Now we're gonna get right into this intro.
Don't hear you.
Can't hear you. Probably gotta fuck with the settings. Yo, while you mess with that, I'm gonna drop the intro real quick. Oh, look, his computer.
I'm glad it's Blink.
Me too. Over there watching some fucking porn. That's why he had to restart it. Shit was going, so he had too many porn websites up. He's not here to defend himself. So I'm just gonna keep until he gets on here. What is that?
I think he's trying to adjust the camera.
I hope that's what he's trying to do.
I think it's his fingers.
Yeah, but
oh man,
he's doing with his fingers. There he is again.
Can you hear me now?
We can't hear you. Oh, now we can. Now we got you.
There we go.
Nah,
You had it on mute, didn't you?
nah, I don't know. For some reason, the computer. So
The computer, what?
the computer's not working with the camera.
Oh yeah, you're skipping, jumping in and out.
Yeah, you're like breaking in and out, kind of, sort of. Okay. This time, guys, I'm serious. I'm gonna play the intro real quick while Gio's fixing his stuff, and then we'll come back and help him fix it more. But let's go. Barbarian. Barbarian, people. Yes. We're finally reviewing it. And it's a beautiful story. She booked an Airbnb, and he booked her heart. Barbarian. Yeah. Welcome to the madness, because as soon as I shut the fuck up, we'll all start talking again. Let's get right to it. Barbarian time! That guy's fucking phenomenal. I swear, I love him every single time. He's
Wow.
He's amazing.
I can't believe you said booked his heart. Booked his heart.
Oh, by the way, shout out to Giovanni. The reason why I say that is because he's the one who posted in the Horror Search 30 group. And as I rewatched Barbarian today, and I was like, I gotta download this fucking picture and incorporate it in the episode somehow. I just felt like it was necessary. And it was. It really was. And it's fucking Barbarian time, guys. It's fucking Barbarian time. A beautiful film about love.
Sure.
Look at this.
That's what it's about.
Something like that. A mother's love.
Oh, yeah.
That's how. So, what'd you guys think of it, though? What's your?
I think he's still having issues with sound.
I think he's messing with me.
We're doing ratings. Or you want to go into it?
Yeah. He's having lagging issues.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So yeah, we could dive into the ratings really quick. What's your rating for this, Chris? You gave it a 9.
I got a 9 too. I'm at a 9. It was really good, and I think it's better than what got the 9 for me. Is because I did not know anything about this movie.
Yeah.
If I knew stuff, like if I seen stuff people talked about, I would have said, "Oh, okay, that's cool." It could have been like an 8, but I'm giving it a 9 because all the shit in it, all the twists and everything, it was 100% fresh.
I'm giving it a 10. I've had a great fucking. That's 3 10s in a row for me. I know. Martyrs,
Hey,
Fire 2, and Barbarian,
hey,
but
you enjoyed it, man.
and then fucking Incantation a 9. So that's 9, 10, 10, 10. You did 9, 9, 10, 9. That's yeah. Oh, what Chris is saying. Yeah, same here. Honestly, I think I went in. See, I don't. Here's my thing, right? I'd have to ask my wife. I don't remember if I seen previews for this when we went to the movies, whatever, before this movie came out. I honestly do not remember. But as far as like trailers, I try my best to skip them. I did watch the Terrifier 2 trailer, but I've been getting better and better at it. If I'm at the movies, that's different. If I'm at the movies, you know what I mean? But as far as like outside of the theater, and I really don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember seeing a trailer for this in the theaters. I'm not saying I did not though, because I could have. But basically, I feel like I went in blind. And with this movie, I feel like a lot of people went into this movie blind though, because that was like a lot of posts of when I see people talking about the movie was like, I went into this movie blind and I'm glad I did. I went to this movie blind and it was a fucking great ride, whatever the case may be. And honestly, I wouldn't mind seeing more of like the whole blind, and not just by me, but I mean like for a movie, it doesn't have to be every single movie, it doesn't have to be every single horror movie, but for like movies here and there, say they go to if they can make it to theaters or whatever, or just like a big, you know what I mean, that release where it's a bunch of people see it, but nobody's seen the trailer for it. I think that's dope.
No.
I think that's pretty dope. And then it turns out something, you know what I mean? Not this exact movie, but I'm saying it turns out good like this did. Like it turns out enjoyable like this did. And you got your boy, you got the guy Justin Long in there.
Yep.
And
so here's the thing. That's why I'm saying this movie had like 4 stories in one.
Yeah. It was that house.
It was the same house. Everything, it takes place at the house. But it's crazy because when it first starts off, where there's the double book thing, you're like, okay, this is gonna be like a serial killer, or not a serial killer, or like that hostage thing.
Mm-hmm.
This guy broke in and he's gonna keep her hostage and shit and torment her and stuff. So you got that vibe. They try to make it like the love story type thing, like they meet and there's so much in common. And you're like, oh, this motherfucker's a killer. But no, it said, nope, we're going to change the story.
It was such a the twist. And I was reading something on it earlier, and it was saying, really quick before I forget. So the part where Justin Long's character, I forgot his name in the movie, sorry, but where the I guess you'd call him the Barbarian woman. I don't even know what the fuck.
I don't even know where the Barbarian came from. I'm going to guess the personality. It didn't know like how barbarians were back then.
Yeah, I mean,
she was just attack people like a fucking animal, like a cave woman.
Possibly. So, real quick, that part where she's trying to breastfeed him.
Oh, that was weird scene.
She was supposed to be, I guess, what was originally written in the script. She was supposed to be force feeding him rats, but they didn't think Justin Long would do that part.
Oh, that would have been crazy.
It would have been.
Damn, I would want that scene.
But they didn't think Justin Long would take the role and do that part. And I guess I'm assuming they really wanted him. I don't know how true that is. I don't know if he was already connected with the role and the script, and they were just come on to switch some shit. I don't know, but that's just what I read earlier. And as far as there was that, and then there was the whole breastfeeding thing was like, because remember how he lost that role because he raped the girl or whatever?
Yep.
It didn't show any of this if you haven't seen the film. It's just you hear it over the phone or whatever. There are people talking to him, telling him that you're not going to be a part of it, blah, blah, blah. But it was saying that it was kind of like, because so the woman, right, that lived in the basement, in that big ass basement.
Underground tunnels.
Yeah. So her father, remember the guy earlier in the movie? Well,
yeah, where they did the flashback.
Yeah, so her father was the original owner of that house.
Yep, and he was a serial killer
and rapist.
And a rapist. Yeah.
So what he would do is like get a woman there, take her, rape her, have a baby with her, raise the kid. I'm assuming rape that kid.
Rape that. So it's inbred. So this has another background of like Hills Has Eyes type shit going on.
Yeah, the inbred, but this inbred shit is
like a
different fucking level. Like it's so it starts out with a guy. Like I said, it's the father. It doesn't start out with him. It's like this is the flashback thing. So it's him. He rapes one chick, and then has a baby with her, and then he rapes his daughter. Has a baby with her, and then he rapes his granddaughter, and has like it's just a weird, fucked up, sick cycle.
Over and over again.
And
it made like super strength. This bitch has some strength.
Yeah.
It was like it was basically fucking a mutation, but it looked like a old lady, but like caveman style, a little bit Neanderthal. And but it kept rewatching How to Be a Mother. That's another thing. The father, he showed each woman, daughter, granddaughter, had to watch that video to learn how to take care of a baby, because he's supposed to get them pregnant and have another baby.
Yep, and just keep.
So when they're going through the tunnels and everything in the room, that is constantly playing. That's when he was trying. She was like, "Oh, like Justin Long was a baby, you're my baby," and try to breastfeed him.
Yeah,
it was crazy. I like the head slam kill in the beginning where the serial killer, you thought he was luring her down to like trap her, and all of a sudden he's like yelling, "Help me!" She's like, "What?" And the bitch came out of nowhere, grabbed his head, and it's like slamming it against the wall. I was like, "Damn, there it is. There's the mutation thing."
That's her.
Crazy.
Anybody watching? Do you want to be breastfed by that? I don't.
Fucking dirty, crusty nips.
Dirty, crusty nips.
Oh man,
out of that dirty, crusty nips. That's fucking funny.
So Justin's Long story, like you said, he's like a director or something. And
is he?
What was he? What was he? He has money. He was like something to do with the showbiz, right?
Producer? I don't know if he was. Did he act?
I don't think he was an actor. I think he was like a producer or something. I think he was hired an actor.
I'm not sure. Either way, I know he.
Either way. So he's with a girl. He slept with her. Basically, she's saying he raped, but it came out how he put it. Even it's rapey. He raped her. I understand she agreed later on because he was keep asking her, but he was peer pressure forcing. He's like, I don't take no as an answer. He's like, I'm persistent.
Yeah, but that's rapey.
That's rapey as fuck.
And on top of that, though, he was like, what the fuck did he say? Like how he called him. Here's how I look at that shit real quick, just to get this out of there. I'm talking about this movie. I'm not talking about real life situations, just because I don't want anybody to be, But when he was like, the fuck did he say? Hang on 1 second. He called her and was like apologizing and crying on the phone and was just like, "I'm apologizing to you now. If you call me, I'll apologize to you again." If you didn't do anything at all and you didn't do anything wrong and it was consensual, what are you calling and apologizing for?
Exactly.
That's my thing with that.
No, because he knows he was forceful. And it's probably not the first time. He probably did it multiple times. Like, that's how it seemed. Like, because he said he's like that. So
it could have just been, say he was, I don't know if he was an actor. I forgot what he was, but let's say he was a direct, whatever. He could have just dangled the carrot, so to speak, like, hey, you do this role and and do this. I could be wrong. I don't know. Because, again, it didn't go into the story, blah, 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 whatever. But it was so this movie starts out, there is a real, like, they really do run out of Airbnb, the two characters up top, and somehow it gets double booked. And the funny thing is, like, they call the same phone number.
Yep.
And all this other shit, and somehow it gets double booked. And it's just it does have you thinking that the Scars, I don't know his first name, Skarsgård, because that's the brother of Bill. That's his older brother. It makes you think like he's the villain, like you're saying, like just the way he is. And because like remember, so there's a part in the movie where he's in the beginning. After she comes in, they figure out that they're double booked, and she can't find a room to stay at. And like how he was like, there's some convention here, so it's like it almost felt like he was trying to force her to not force her, but kind of like
convincing her.
Like, there you go, convincing. Like there's nowhere to go. It's a bad neighborhood, which it was a fucking terrible neighborhood. Don't get me wrong. As a matter of fact, that was the only like there was other houses there, but they're all like beat up, broken in, abandoned. I'm like,
abandoned, boarded up.
I don't know what type of fuck that. That job better be paying some good ass money, but I'm nah. If I pull up there to stay at Airbnb, no.
Way.
But anyway, so they're both, they're double booked, all that. They figure all that stuff out. Couple things, and then there's the part where he's like, you know what, you want some tea? I can make you some tea, and then he just goes and makes some tea. And after she says no,
you think go drug her or something,
but she said no. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
On that street,
but so she was going to get warned, but because stereotype, they had the homeless black guy running at her.
I'm telling you,
yo, fuck this! I'm going in the house.
I would have did the same thing.
He was trying to warn her. He's like, "Don't go in that house." He's yelling to her.
Yeah, but at first, I think she just seen him running down the street yelling. I don't think she could make out what he was saying.
He was saying, "Hey, miss," or "Hey, miss," or something like that. He was like yelling, and she was like, she was on the phone. She was like, whoever she was talking to, he's like, "There's this guy yelling, coming at me." So she was like, "Fuck this." She went in the house.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, try to warn her. That's all I'm saying. He's a hero. He's the hero of this movie.
And ended up dying.
Yo, that was crazy. He was like, "She never comes here." They yokes him up from behind.
Yep. Breaks through the wall first, and then yokes his ass up. And
did it rip his jaw off or something?
Some crazy shit like this.
Something to do with his head, right? His face?
Yeah, something like, I think it was a kill like that or some shit.
Yeah, I was like, God damn, man.
Yeah, it was fucking brutal.
Oh my God, there's like so many little things. So that's the twist there. Then you come later on. Here's another twist. He finds another room. It's the old fucking serial killer rapist still alive in bed.
The father, yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? So I thought he was going to get up and try to kill, like he was going to be part of this movie. But no, he ends up taking a gun out of the drawer. He goes, fuck, I'm caught. I'm finally caught.
He kills himself.
And he kills himself. He blows his brains out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, God damn, this fucking movie's going crazy.
The movie was wild. You know what's crazy too is, so remember going back to the flashback scene. Remember when the father goes to some lady's house, knocks on her, yeah, man, we're checking something, and he goes into the bathroom, turns the sink on,
like a plumber, yep,
and unlocks the window.
Unlocks the window so he can get
and leave. Yep. It doesn't show him going back to the house. Wait, no, it doesn't show him going back there, right?
No.
No.
He ends up with the girl in the house though.
Yeah. And then when he goes,
it was just showing how he does it.
Yeah. And then here's the thing though, when he goes home, he sees his neighbor out front, and his neighbor's like, hey, you're gonna see a sign out front tomorrow. Me and the wife are gonna sell the house and we're moving because the neighborhood's going to shit, basically.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I'm never going anywhere. And he's
like, I'm not going. No, because he has underground tunnels and shit. He's like, no, I'm staying here no matter what. This is my hunting grounds. Basically,
which is just crazy. It's just crazy. It was, and if you haven't seen this, listen, if you haven't seen this movie, I definitely highly recommend it. And I honestly recommend you to watch it at least 2 times. Like I watched it 2 times. I'm going to watch it a 3rd time. And the next time I do, I want to watch it at some point. The next time I do watch it, because I'm not reviewing it. Like I could just sit down and chill and watch it again, just to see if I missed anything again. Because I didn't really pick up on too much this time. I don't think I really missed much the first time I watched it. But just to go back and watch it again and see if you can like pick up on what's gonna happen a little quicker. But this is definitely one of those where it's definitely worth a fucking sit down and watch it. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I honestly recommend you to watch it at least 2 times. Like I watched it 2 times. I'm gonna watch it a 3rd time. And the next time I do watch it, because I'm not reviewing it. Like I said, I'm not reviewing it. Just to see if I missed anything again. Because it was I didn't really pick up on too much this time. I don't think I really missed much the first time I watched it. But just to go back and watch it again and see if you can like pick up on what's gonna happen a little quicker. But this is definitely one of those where it's definitely worth a fucking sit down and watch it. Like I'll say this about it too. When you're watching this movie, especially for the first time, put this shit down. Put this shit away. Seriously, just fucking put that shit to the side.
You don't want to miss the twist.
You don't want to miss this movie. And there are some parts that are just like, I don't want to say drag really, but like when Justin Long's driving the car when he's first coming to the house and all that shit.
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, the reason why I say don't have this shit in your hand around those parts is because you're gonna miss some shit. That's where you find out about the whole
rape thing.
Yeah. That's where you find out.
Yeah, so that was his backstory. It was building up why he's going to that house.
Yeah, because he was going.
Yeah, you don't want to miss that because then you're like, why the fuck he's there? He owns it. He owns the property,
and he wants to sell it.
And he wants to sell it because he needs money for lawyers.
Yes, and just because so his lawyer, what was it, 75 grand? So it was gonna be, or no, 70 and 70. It was gonna be 70 grand for the lawyer to defend himself, and then another 70 grand for the defamation suit that he was going to do. So it's 140 grand right there. And his what the hell do you call those? His accountant was like, in 3 months with your spending habits, you're going to be broke. And they got here's the crazy thing. The guy was like, well, what should I do? He's like, well, you have this fucking house here that you can sell. And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Like the house there that I'm guessing it was in Cali, right? LA.
Yeah, because he said I earned this or something. He's like,
he could have just sold that shit and still been alive. Like
I know
more than enough money to take care of everything. And if you were telling the truth, the defamation thing and all that other shit would have been taken care of. But no, he was fucking lying.
No, he was guilty.
Oh, 100%.
He knew it. So yeah, so he gets involved. So okay, so it made me laugh because when he found the secret room, he had the tape measure because he's taking money. He's like, yo, this should be like a 6-bedroom now. And he's going down, he's keep going and going. He's like, what the fuck? He hears noises. He's still ignoring it, just measuring bedrooms. Where there's a TV on going. He didn't question it. He's measuring the fucking bedroom.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he
oh my god, it was fun until the bitch came up on him. Caught him, then you found out the girl's still alive. That's another thing. You thought the two characters in the beginning got murdered.
But the girl, because
it was like a baby. It was like a baby. Treating her like a baby. You didn't fight her or anything, like try to run. She took you like a baby. So she put her in a fucking cage where she used to probably be locked up. So she knows by memory this holds people. Throws them both in there. And fuck it, trying to feed them.
Yeah.
So they get out. So you find out the girl's alive. That's what I'm getting at. So the girl is alive. And they're like talking, like, we need to get the fuck out of here. And all that shit. She gets out. And the cops are dicks.
Well, hold up. Rewind before that, though, because remember when she's telling, again, Justin's character, be quiet.
Yep.
She wants you to act like a baby, basically. And he just was freaking out and all this other shit. So he got yoked up. He calmed down after a while when she was trying to forcefully breastfeed him. And that's when she started leaving. And yeah, the cops were dicks when the cops finally come there. I kind of get why they went that route, but I feel like they could have just let the cops get killed off.
You want to know why they did that? They were being dicks? Because she was filthy and everything. And in that neighborhood, they thought she was a crack whore.
Yeah.
Like a crackhead. So he's like, they're not believing anything comes out of their mouth. Like, listen, my friend's locked in this house. He's trapped. Someone got him. And the cops are like, okay, you're high. Get away from me. Because she did look, don't get me wrong. She looked like she had she was out all night cracking it. She did have that look because of the dirt and everything.
I'll say the
ripped
dirt part,
clothes
yes.
and shit.
I'll say
the clothes were ripped. The hair was all fucked up. She kind of looked like she was like binging. But still, that's the police force right there. That's what they're taking a hint at. Like, for one, you should take anything serious if someone says someone is being captive.
I do. I agree.
Oh, you think the cops knew about the shit was going down in that house? And they're like, yo, fuck that.
You know what? That is an interesting. Let me pull this up.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know. I can't think of anything that would make me think that though.
But you got well. I know she only comes out at night, but if you go in there, excuse me, sorry, excuse me. But if you go in there, you go downstairs and you go into the tunnels. It's super dark down there. So she only comes outside. So they may have known about it, like you're saying. That's one maybe. Keyword is maybe, and then it's like, I'm not fucking with that. So that's a possibility, but I don't know for sure. Like I don't know for sure because at the same time, like you were saying, she was dirty, and they're just kind of just like ignoring her. But I do feel I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. The cops were dicks. I will say that they didn't even try to see anything. You know what I mean? Like if she's like, "Hey, my keys are locked in there. I have all I have is my fucking phone on me." Blah 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 blah. Which I don't even know if she had that.
No, she had to use someone's phone.
That's right. That's right. So it's just.
But then her dumbass decides to go in and try to say that, dude, yo, I'll be long gone.
Yeah, me too.
I'm not going back in there. For what? She just met him. I understand the humane thing. Like, but if the cops are not listening to you and you got snatched up the first time and you just got a flashlight, you're going back in, what are you supposed to do? You know? That's what be going through my mind. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
Remember, she hits her with her truck and like pins her against the house. Too, though.
Well, that was after, yeah, when she finally got her keys and shit.
True.
But yeah, she slams. I knew she wasn't dead. Come on, we know horror movies.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. This mutant thing could take a fucking hit from a truck, fell off the tower.
I'm laughing because it's fucking Henry, aka
Dookie Shoes in the house. All right. What's up, Dookie Shoes?
Hang on a second, really quick. Why Dookie Shoes? Please tell me why.
He loves them. He loves those muddy toes.
Luke Dookie Shoes. All right, we'll start referring to you as Luke Dookie Shoes if that's what you want, man. Luke Dookie Shoes is here with us tonight.
Have you seen this yet, here, Henry? Or I'm sorry, Luke Dookie Shoes.
No, I don't think Dookie Shoes watched this one yet.
Oh, you should check this one out.
Oh, and don't forget this. Henry, if you choose McDonald's over Wendy's, you don't deserve happiness. That's what he said to James on Tuesday.
That's true. Oh, okay. Tom Segura, the comedian from one of the podcasts.
Oh, okay.
He said something with Dookie Shoes.
And Henry just added the loop. Okay, well,
yeah. I don't know what that segment was, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Henry, this movie's highly recommended. Seriously, like
I gave it a 9.
I gave it a 10. Chris H in here gave it a 10. Or sorry, gave it a 9.
I already know what problem with Wendy's is. It's not really because I had Wendy's the other night actually, and I'll tell you what's the problem. I don't like their buns.
You can get it bunless. I like their buns. You don't.
What the fuck? Who eats a cheeseburger without buns, man? Well, actually, my wife does.
So does mine. I've done it a couple times. Or she'll do it like wrapped in lettuce.
If I want a cheeseburger, I want a cheeseburger. What a cheeseburger is known for.
I get it. They have like if you order from the app, you could change the buns.
Yeah, I don't know. The buns are, I don't know.
Like they have a pretzel.
I'm not saying they're nasty. Like I just said, I had it the other night. I'll still eat it.
Yeah. You're not crazy.
But I'm not crazy about Wendy's.
See, and I feel the same way about McDonald's. Like I feel like if I take a bite out of anything from McDonald's besides maybe their fries, milkshake.
Now, if it's fast food, I'm talking about I'm not talking Five Guys. I'm talking about drive-through fast food, Wendy's, McDonald's, like top brand names.
Mm-hmm. Wendy's.
As of right now, Burger King.
Okay, Burger King has the best fries.
Yes, I agree. Thank you. Best French fries, and Whoppers are fucking delicious.
I see. if I eat a Whoppers, I'm going right to Dookie City, and I don't want to go there.
Well, he needs more Dookie for his Dookie shoes.
He can get that from work or wherever he can get that when he's going to do his Dookie stomping.
But no, Whoppers, I don't know. For some reason, Whoppers to me are like really good.
Then
they got their chicken sandwiches are not bad. They had the spicy one.
The chicken sandwiches aren't bad there. The fish isn't bad there.
I'll never get fish. Some reason I don't know why. I'm never in the mood for
a fish.
Fucking like fish unless I'm at a seafood restaurant.
Yeah, I understand. Or if you go to like Anchor's, they're fish
or
fries.
something like that. Yeah, exactly. If I want to go get a fish fry, but I never fast food order a fish.
You know what, guys? I'm gonna pull up the wheel. We're gonna spin these wheels.
Spin it.
It's
been weeks.
It has been, and James has been upset about it. He cries about it.
Cry, man. I have dreams of fucking wheels spinning. Then I wake up and find out the dream, and I cry again.
Right. His wife's like, why are you crying all the time, James? You wouldn't understand. If you watch the podcast, you'd know why.
Took the wheels from.
I love buns too, Henry. I really do.
And we're gonna end up with a shitty movie, Aaron. Our streak is gonna end.
We'll see. I fucking hope not, man. Because I mean, I don't get me wrong. I do enjoy. Is it gonna be foreign? Oh,
is it?
Stop whispering. That's weird.
If it's foreign, then there's a high chance I'm gonna like everything.
Psychological.
Oh, it's like, oh, okay.
I don't
even know what's on here.
I forgot. But yeah, what I did was for this one, I just went to. I think for most of these, for the newer ones, I think most of them are Shudder movies. Or on Shudder.
Okay.
But this is the first time we hit this one. Oh, I guess I got a ticker I forgot to turn off. Oh, fuck it.
Oh, well.
A Quiet Place to Kill.
Okay. Oh, that looks old.
We got a winner, people. A Quiet Place to Kill. Before I delete that, let me just put it on the list.
I wonder how old that movie is. Like just from the cover, it looks like 80s, maybe late 70s. I don't know.
Honestly, Henry, I don't even know how to do that for this movie. I'm not even making that up because there's so many twists in it that you're just like, oh shit. You know what I mean?
You've seen that already?
No, he's talking about Barbarian.
Oh. Yeah, so it's like 3 to 4 stories in one, Henry. But if you don't know nothing about it, you're going to be surprised every time the story twists. You're going to go, what the fuck?
Like,
and it gets crazier and crazier.
And it's the best way to go into this movie, honestly.
It is. You definitely don't look up anything. That's my advice to you. Do like I did. I didn't know nothing about this movie. I totally thought it was something different. Barbarian. I was thinking it was like some fucking killer, like slasher guy.
I would say don't even tell him that.
Yeah, I don't want to give it away. Yeah,
I did give you one spoiler earlier when I was texting you, Henry. I said there's a chick in the movie that sits on a toilet at some point.
That's true.
Other than that,
that's the main key. You just gave away the movie, though. That's the main part.
That's true.
No, I gave it a 9. I recommend this movie.
Yeah. It's
that's his brother, I think, right? Isn't that the brother?
That's his brother.
Yeah, brother. I know they look alike.
Yeah, they do. So do you and your brother.
Yeah, guess it's that's what happens when you're siblings.
Or white.
Wow.
Nah,
yeah, I don't even want to say nothing about this dude either in this movie because he'll give away part of this one, part of the twist.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's one of those movies to where, like I said, it's something to where, which Henry, if you're still listening,
lucky he came in late, huh?
Yeah,
we basically in the beginning we gave away the whole movie.
It's one of those movies, Henry. I know you're somebody who could, because I watched plenty of fucking movies with you, but where you could just like lock in and watch it. Like watch this when the kids are in bed, the wife's busy, they're working or sleeping, and you got times where you could just roll one, smoke one, and just kind of chill and watch it, but really pay attention to it. Because it's a fun one. It's a fun mind fuck.
Yeah, you got to pay attention to it.
With some crazy shit. With some crazy shit. And like James said, it's like a story and a story and a story and a story.
Yeah.
You don't really get the girl's backstory too much now that I think about it. You get a brief thing that like she's there for the job interview.
The job interview somewhere that is supposed to be the next day or 2 days. And
it was the next day. Because remember, you know what? I don't even want. I a lot of the spoilers are in the beginning of the episode because I know Henry's in here, and he legit asked for a spoiler-free rundown because he's gonna watch the movie soon. Black ass better.
Okay, I'll just say this real quick. She tells the guy why she ended up coming because he said that. He said, "You came all the way out here just for a job interview,"
Mm-hmm.
and that she tells him why she did.
Yeah.
So you do get a little backstory. His Justin Long's was a little bit more intense. I think that's why he stands out more.
Intense and depth. Yeah. That's probably what it is. That and then, well, I was gonna say that and then the original owner of the house because you get
that too. Yes.
Which was just
then the Barbarian chick. Then you
Yeah.
get her backstory. Yo, it's like it's crazy. It's story in a story. It's fucking nuts.
You get her backstory within the flashback though.
Exactly. Exactly.
She became who she is, and I mean, how she ended up in the house. I'll say that. How she ended up in the house. You get that. You don't get the whole, But this was just, oh man, like
it's a good fucking movie, man. I was so happy that I liked it.
2022, man.
Just pumping them up. We got Winnie the Pooh coming to theater soon.
That's in like February though, but yeah, we got that. We got.
Is it February? Oh, I thought some reason it was in December.
Yeah, I think it's January, February, and then as a matter of fact, I think it's February 15th, day after Thanksgiving, or day after Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving.
Okay.
What the fuck am I talking about?
Is it a new Facebook user? Because I think Chris gave it a 9.
8.5. Is this you, Gio?
Could
What
be.
is this? Don't make me pull it up on my phone and call you out, because I can't do that. But
now, the Facebook user, did you look up trailer or anything before you watched it? Because I wonder if that score would be higher if they went in blind. Unless this is their going in blind score.
Yeah, an 8.5 isn't bad.
No, it's good. Well, I'm just saying, like, I could see, like I told you, if I seen a trailer for this, it's still a great movie, but I probably would have given it an 8. But it's just stood out so much more. We'll keep it creamy just for you.
Yeah, you got to click that top link. I don't know what's going on.
No, it's not just him. It's multiple people now.
I'll drop the link in the comments if you guys want. Luke Dookie Shoes has left the building, guys. We got to keep it creamy.
You got to keep it creamy. Hashtag keep it creamy.
I'll just put that right in the comments. Oops. Hashtag keep it creamy.
Hashtag.
I did a fucking hashtag wrong. That's how I used to do hashtags when I first learned what a hashtag was.
Hashtag keep it creamy. Hashtag Bukaki. Hashtag cum guzzler.
No.
Oh, all right.
But that hashtag keep it creamy. Hashtag Luke Dookie Shoes.
There you go.
And Giovanni gave it an 8.5, which we'll get you on here. I'm gonna get you on here again, Giovanni. Don't worry about it, man. Let me save you.
I don't know, man. I just really enjoyed all the fucking twists.
Me too. And like you said, man, I'm glad that this movie wasn't one of those ones you can predict.
Oh, now Henry's gone. Let's talk about the ending really quick.
Okay.
So, when they're up on the fucking water tower, or where the fuck they're up on.
Hold up, really quick. Let's build up to that, because we have, we got the whole thing where she got hit by the car, but he shoots the chick on accident
Yeah, fucking yeah. What the fuck? I was like, oh my god, she saved him. The bitch is gonna die right here.
Yes, it freaking was.
It was. It was really weird. It's because all those twists they did. They did those little fucking twists of the stories and shit, and you're like, what the fuck?
Gee, perfect.
Oh, I agree. I hope they make a prequel.
So about that, don't get me wrong, I would enjoy seeing a prequel or something, but I was reading something, I don't know if it was Twitter or where, but about a prequel that the guy didn't want to do a prequel to this because he didn't want to do a backstory basically of the father and all of him abusing women and hurting women.
Oh, okay.
Understandable.
Yeah, but that's the movie alone right there.
But I mean,
because that's real life shit.
Yeah, I think maybe that's why he didn't want to do. I don't know, but I think he's gonna do something else. I'm sure. Like
Right.
I want to see more, but I would just like to see what made the guy go to get to that point of doing the shit he was doing, I guess, or just I don't know. I don't even know what I want to see for a prequel, but something that ties into this. Something that ties into this. I wouldn't even mind seeing a sequel.
Oh yeah, somehow it's still alive.
Yeah, so I was
you're right.
earlier in the podcast, I was telling everybody about how I read this. I was reading this earlier right after I watched the movie. But so in that scene right there, they originally wanted her to be force feeding him rats, but they weren't sure that Justin Long would take that role. So
it went
that's
to a tata in the mouth.
Yep. And the whole forceful thing because of him, I guess it was a kind of a tie-in or a payback type of deal. I don't know. I'm just going by what I read.
Now the weirdness of that scene also.
Because of him with the whole rape thing, how he forced himself on the chick and he's getting.
But the thing about that too, she's treating them as her children, because that's what she was raised on. Just that video playing in the bedroom, how to be a mother, so because to keep the generations going, all the inbreeding. So once she seen them and she didn't have a real baby, she was like, baby, because she never seen other humankind except probably for the father.
Yeah. And that's his brother. Or no, that is Bill. What the fuck?
I don't.
They look so much alike. Yeah, I just Googled it.
Oh, shit.
Well, Bill Skarsgård, he did a great fucking job.
Yeah, he did great. So wait, it said, nope, I don't trust you, Pennywise.
I'm with you on that. So this whole time I've been lying to people, telling people it was his brother. I feel like somebody told me that. So whoever told me,
I don't know. They do look alike though.
They look alike.
But yeah, it's fucking. That's where I thought he was going to snatch her, playing "Help me, and yokes her up and fucking kidnaps her.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I thought the movie was going. But then, nope. This fucking bitch just come out of nowhere, ground by the head, and slams in the wall.
Yeah,
crazy. Okay, back to the end now. So here's a fucked up part of the end. Justin Long character is a fucking douche. He fucking pushes her because how she's like she want baby. You're my baby. He's trying to get him. He pushes the one off, so she jumps off after her, tries to save her baby, so he can get down.
Mm-hmm.
So they land. You're like, what the fuck? He goes down there. The girl starts breathing. He's like, oh my god, you're alive. Now here comes the excuses. There's nothing else I had to do. I had to,
which
you would have done the same thing,
and that there tells me that he raped that chick earlier because
he's just grinding.
It's like okay, I want to do like for that one. It was like okay, I need to survive. I want to survive. So let me throw her over this fucking thing. And yes, like I said, I mentioned he shot her earlier, which that was an accident.
That was an accident. Yeah.
Here's the fucked up thing, because you were mentioning the water tower, I'm gonna pull up your comment in a second. But when they're going up the water tower and they're running up the water, and he's rushing her, yelling, I'm like, what the fuck? You just shot her like 20 minutes ago. What the fuck do you expect, dick?
You're lucky she can get up and walk, man. She's bleeding internally right now.
And yeah, then he, like you said, he throws her off, and then the barbarian thing just jumps off.
Yep.
And somehow gets under her, and she lands on the barbarian. Doesn't get hurt, really doesn't die.
But then the fucking barbarian bitch gets up.
Yeah,
and that's why she killed Justin Long.
He has a rough time in these horror movies, man.
Did crush his eyeballs in with her thumbs?
Just
Yeah, I think so. I was like, God damn,
that was
brutal.
right here.
But definitely, yep. I thought the same thing in the beginning. He broke in, playing that double book shit. Oh, stay here. There's no other hotels.
Yeah. I could.
And she found his dungeon, and so he was playing it off like, let me go check. Then he's like, oh, I thought it was really going that way. I was like, holy shit! I was like, this motherfucker's gonna kidnap her and put her in this dungeon. Exactly, she did. The thing is, she would have never hurt the girl unless she fought against her, but she was protecting her. But yeah, they had to get away. She didn't want to be trapped down in that fucking tunnels for the rest of her life.
What did you rate this movie? Well, I don't know what your name says. I don't know what that says. But what would you rate this movie? I'm gonna put it down on my list, and I'm also gonna give you a follow on Twitch as well. I appreciate you popping in here and joining us. But what would you give this rating? I gave it a 10. James gave it a 9. Giovanni gave it a 8.5.
8.5. Chris gave it 9.
9, yeah.
And Dookie Shoes didn't see it yet.
Luke Dookie Shoes didn't watch it yet, but he's gonna.
That's Mr. Dookie Shoes to you.
No, fuck that. I knew him for too long to call him for anything. That's Luke Dookie Shoes. It's Mr. Dookie Shoes to you.
Luke Dookie Shoes.
Oh my god. I've never. You know what else I liked about this movie is, from what I can think of, and what I can remember, and if you guys have seen anything close similar to this, let me know. But I don't think I've seen anything like this. As far as the way the story is, I mean, yes, you've seen movies to where some sort of, like you said, with The Hills Have Eyes. I don't even talk about the inbreeding part, but with the part where, with like a beastly looking thing killing and all that other shit, yeah. But as far as like just the whole twist and everything else, I don't think I've seen anything like that.
Yeah, there was a lot. I've never seen a movie with like 3 to 4 different twists or stories into one. I'm saying it was like 4 fucking stories into one movie.
Yes.
Yeah, the acting was great. Yeah,
the acting was really good. I agree, and I feel. See, now I'm actually glad you mentioned that, because with this is the type of movie where if this had bad acting, as good as the story, as good as the twist were, as cool as all that shit was, but if the acting was bad, it would have fell flat. It would have been bad. It would have sucked. The movie would have sucked, because you have to have pretty good acting to pull off a lot of just to get the feeling from the story. You know what I mean? Like, this is another one of those stories. This is another one of those movies to where the acting was good, like you said, and then like the emotions in the movie were good. From the face, the body, you know what I mean? Like shit like that. Not just how they sound, but it's like the look, the facial expressions are always important to me when they want to show those emotions and shit. And I feel like they did a really good job with this one. And again, like I said, I highly recommend it. Like if you've never seen the movie, watch it. If you've only seen it once, I'd say at least watch it 2 times. At least. I know I said it. Yeah, I say at least give it a 2-time watch. After that, if you don't want to watch it again, don't. Me, I'm probably gonna watch it again because I already watched it twice, and
I also gave it a 9 too, because there's no way Terrifier 2 was so much better to me. It was just so much. It was so much fun.
It was. I agree with you. It was fun as hell. I give that
shit a 10.
Different ways. You know what
I mean?
I
know.
Right. But I get what you're saying, though. I get what you're saying.
But no, it's a really good movie, though, this one. Barbarian. So there's another horror movie coming out, The Barbarians. Not the same stuff. Just give a heads up. But I think it has nothing to do with Barbarians again. So I don't know where people keep taking this Barbarian movie. Do they know what a barbarian is?
I feel like Tessa's actor portrayed the feeling of depression, feeling trapped as well. Desperation, feeling trapped as well. Yeah. She did a great job with that. There he is. Got his shit working.
Are we good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So what are your? I know you gave it an 8.5, but like, what are your thoughts on this movie, man? Like, what did you enjoy about it?
I loved it. I loved it because it was different. The only reason why I gave it an 8.5 was because, like, if you're driving, right, even if it's through the rain, you're gonna see the houses. If it's a fucked up neighborhood, you're gonna see those fucked up houses.
Yeah.
So that was my thing. Is like, if you're gonna go to the Airbnb, they're gonna show a description or something that shows like, hey, this is gonna be in a safe neighborhood, blah blah blah. But even in the rain, when you're turning into your car or whatever, you're gonna see all of those houses, and you're gonna question like, why am I even going to this place?
Here's,
Mhm.
I guess here's my. You guys hear me?
I hear you.
Oh, it's hearing like a weird noise for a second. Here's my. I'll say, with that though, you could say just really quick, devil's advocate. It was pouring rain. It was dark, and I feel like the only house that was lit up was the one she was going to. Like, had some sort of lighting, even if it was dim lighting. The other ones that were all beat up and abandoned or fucked up, it was just dark, and it was like no streetlights or nothing. That was a scary neighborhood. I would have
That's another sign. You know you're in a fucking neighborhood and there's no streetlights.
true.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, again, we don't know as far as the Airbnb thing goes. We don't know.
Then you had a homeless person running at her, yelling at her. That's another sign right there.
Well, that was after though. That was after the fact. After she had already been in the house and stuff. Because she had left after her interview and shit and came back, and then all that crazy shit happened.
Oh, you thought Terrifier 1 was gory? Well, check number 2 out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yo, it's over 10 million. It made over 10 million with a 250,000 budget. There's what's his face?
Throw this one up too.
Oh shit. The dude who made Bly House Manor and everything, that guy, he said they basically created a mega slasher.
What with Terrifier?
Art the Clown.
Yeah.
Because how brutal he is and how many kills. He's like a mega slasher. 2 movies, he's like fucking people up.
Terrifier 2, which we did review on Tuesday, but Terrifier 2, the gore in that one, it's so much gorier than the first one. I'll say that. And there's just so many awesome kills. It's a fun film.
Don't get me wrong, the first one still has that epic kill.
Yeah.
I think that's the best kill though.
Upside down.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That was an epic.
I've never seen that before. I was like, get the fuck out of here.
But 2 has a lot of cool, fun kills. It has a lot of kills, some torturous shit.
Yeah.
But it's fun. Just check it out and check out the episode.
Yeah, there you go. Get our review on it if you want.
Yeah. It's
I have the DVD pre-order, so I'm gonna wait until I get that to watch it.
Oh, same here. I have it. I got the movie pre-ordered. I got ordered 2 of those.
It's the steel box or something, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, you got the steel. I got was that the from Walmart, right?
The Walmart one.
Yep, that's the one I got too. The Walmart steel box. Because that shit is dope. That shit.
And I pre-ordered Pearl as well.
Nice.
I see. The only reason why I didn't grab Pearl yet, and you could say the same thing with Terrifier, but I know they're making the Maxine movies coming out next, and I just want to get the trilogy. I'm hoping that they have a dope little box set for the trilogy, and then I'll order them all at once. But Pearl, X, and then Maxine. But Gio, man, how you been? It's been a little bit since you've been on.
Yeah, just I work overnight, so it's kind of hard for me to even jump on.
Yeah.
So I get out probably at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh shit!
So by the time I'm at work, it's already like stream time for you guys.
How are you princesses doing?
They're good. They're really good, growing.
I'm happy they allowed you to come on tonight.
Yeah, I kind of timed it, but like I tried to get on, but
Yeah. Nah, man.
No, it's still cool that you jump in on the chat and shit.
Hell yeah. Appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. And guys, if you're wondering, he works nights. He's a stripper. That's what that means.
I wish.
Oh, good. I urge Jenny the psychotic clown every time he was beaten. He never once made. Yeah, he's just so fun and funny. And then when you like David Howard Thornton just played, I don't think anybody else can play that role. I don't think anybody else can play Art the Clown. The way he moves, his mannerisms, just everything about it was awesome. And Art is the creepiest, scariest clown out of all of them. Like Pennywise, sorry, it's not you anymore. I don't even. For me, I was never afraid of Pennywise, but I'm not afraid of
He's the
Art.
new face of fear.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. Well deserved. He's a new face of fear. He's a new slasher. I feel like I don't know if you have to have more than 2 movies, but let's just say with the 3rd movie, not including All Hallows Eve. No disrespect to All Hallows. I'm just saying because it's a different actor that played him who did a phenomenal job as well, but it's a different actor that played him, and now they finally have like a movie for him. But I'd put him up there as like a slasher icon. He's going if he's not now, he's going to be. He's going to be. Like that like he's my second favorite slasher.
Like even showing like the dead in his eyes, like the serious look, he just stares at you.
And then what makes Art so fun is because he has these brutal, crazy kills. Which again, people, this will be the last thing we talk about Terrifier, but talk about Barbarian and random. We're gonna talk about random horror a little bit, then we're gonna get going. But he has like these brutal, awesome, random, crazy kills, and then he has like these goofy smiles, or he's just like I'm not gonna spoil it because we did that on Tuesday. And please don't spoil Terrifier in the comments because again we did it on Tuesday because Gio didn't see it yet. But the laundromat scene was fucking hilarious.
It was.
And ended awesome. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Yep.
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. I'll even say a step higher than a cult classic, though. I'll say like up there with the Friday the 13th, the Nightmare on Elm Street, the Halloweens and stuff like that. Just like a slasher that a lot of people know about and really enjoy. But again, 2022, man, is let's see what they do with like this. What is it? I didn't see it yet, but Pray for the Devil. I gotta check that out still.
Oh yeah, I want to check that out. Yeah,
more horror movies coming out this year that I want to find that I want to see because again, 2022 is just fucking like wow.
The movie Smile came out. I still didn't see Smile yet.
Another fucking great, really good movie. Really good movie. I really enjoyed Smile.
You got the fucking Evil Grinch coming. I forgot what it's called.
Yeah,
You're a Mean One, maybe. I don't know. But that shit looks crazy. They finally doing it. They're taking
that link that I sent you with that convention. Michael is gonna be there.
Nice.
And like, I just want to just pay it just to ask him like, why the fuck were you in the movie for 5 minutes? What the fuck was that?
Fucking Halloween Ends.
Yeah, fuck that. Yeah, that's like the biggest disappointment of 2022 so far.
I agree. Yeah, so with this one right here, he's going to be up there with Jason, Freddy, Michael, Leatherface in 20 years or so. I think it'll be faster than that. And the reason I think it'll be faster than that is just because of social media, because these things get out to everybody so much faster. And it's easier to have these conversations with people so much faster, so much. I mean, because the internet, like us three are talking about it now. Me and James, I mean,
it's not even just us fans. It's fucking celebrities are talking about it.
Terrified. Yeah. But I'm just saying,
it's just spreading like wildfire now.
It is, which I'm fucking happy as hell about. Here's what I hope happens, though, which I believe they're going to do. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. But I'm hoping that with Terrifier films, I hope they keep them fan-funded. Don't get the Hollywood backing and budget. The only reason why I say that is because Hollywood's going to fucking water it down.
Well, that depends on your contract. The creators of Terrifier say, listen, we're doing it our way like we do it. But if you want to give us more money to put like get better like locations, better scenes and shit.
Yeah, but I mean,
I hope they stay with the practical effects.
Oh, they will. They will. So the movie was a $250,000 budget, right? 10 million now. That's fucking
over 10 million so far.
And that's it for an independent horror film. That's fucking phenomenal. Hats off to them.
Yeah. I don't know how much they're going to milk Terrifier. But like I said, they're going to run. Here's the problem. This is when it's going to end. Where they can't outbeat the kills from the before. You got to have more fucked up shit. Show more of his torment. how he torments people, or because if you start repeating, you're gonna go, there he goes. He fucking bashed him in the head with a hammer again, or whipping him with a chain.
I hope that they like, I won't be mad if they do. I know they're gonna do a third film. I think that's almost guaranteed.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope definitely.
I wouldn't be mad if they did, like, say if they did like 4 or 5 films, maybe. But I get what you're saying. You don't want it to get too bad. And yeah, Halloween Ends fucking sucked.
Yeah.
That was. I'll tell you guys later. No, fuck it. I'll tell you now. That was my worst horror movie, like you just said, James, of 2022. That came out in 2022.
I don't know what mine is. It could be.
It is.
But like I did, like Halloween Kills. I loved how many people were dying.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, that one's not bad. I was like, okay, this is pretty good.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what are they gonna do with Halloween Ends? It wasn't even fucking Michael. It was Corey. The whole movie is about Corey becoming a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Fuck that movie.
Jigsaw was an exception for. Yeah.
They're coming out with another one of those.
They are.
And that one dude's coming back.
He is.
I don't know how. He died of a fucking cancer or something, didn't he? Or the girl or that one chick killed him. I don't know. I forget.
It's been a while since I watched like.
Yeah, no, I blend them. I know he was dying with cancer. One of them.
I did watch Spiral, which wasn't bad, but I haven't.
It wasn't bad.
The whole.
I never seen Spiral.
It's not bad. So I need to, one of these days, I'm actually going to go back and go through those again because I haven't seen them in so long. And maybe once the newer one comes out, I'll go back and watch them all. I'll figure out the right order to watch them in, like the correct order if it starts from part 1 or part whatever, and then kind of go from there.
Mm-hmm.
But shit, man, I'm just either way. Like, as bad as Halloween was, overall, we still had a really good horror year.
Yeah. But even 2022 movies, even the shows. Like Netflix, the Cabinet of Curiosities, I thought that was pretty good. That was well done. You're reviewing them now. You're doing like what, 2 episodes or 3 episodes every Wednesday?
I do 2 episodes every Wednesday. We just did 4 and 5 years. Last Wednesday I did 3 episodes, and that's only because
I think there's only 8.
Yeah, there's 8, but the reason why I did it like that is because the show Wednesday's coming out on November 23rd. So I just wanted to make sure I have I want to start that on November 23rd, the watch party with that. So I will, of course, the Wednesday before, I want to make sure that was done. So let me do 3 this week just in case.
Yeah,
and
the Chucky TV show is good.
Personal stuff going on behind the scenes. I know you know what I'm talking about, James. I don't want to put it out on air. To where I was like, let me do these 3 just in case I had to miss a Wednesday too. So yeah.
Yeah, Chucky's good. Another one. The Midnight Club is not bad.
I didn't see that yet. The new Chucky series is good. I did not start season 2 yet. I'll be starting that at some point.
Yeah, me too. I didn't start that yet either.
I'm really enjoying, like you're just saying though, the movies, the shows. I'm just
too much shit's coming out. Can't keep up, but in a good way.
Yeah. Have you started the Chucky series at all, James?
I watched the first season.
What about you, Giovanni?
Just the first season.
Just
the same here. So we all got to get on that second season.
We got to get on the second season. It's just there's so much stuff I'm already involved with.
Yeah, I know.
Like I'm trying to finish up Midnight Club right now. Right before that, I did the Cabinet of Curiosities. Then now you're saying Wednesday's coming. That's fresh. I'm gonna have to watch that. I can't wait for that.
Yep.
Yeah. Me and my girl started watching American Horror Story.
Oh, the New York City one?
She's never watched any of them.
Oh,
so we're starting all the way from the beginning.
Damn.
And we're probably just gonna start reviewing them like every episode or so.
Nice.
There you go. Nice.
Because I stopped watching, I think, like after season 2 or 3.
I stopped. What's the I don't know, the circus one or the Covenant one? I forgot the order. I don't know the order. That's where I stopped. Oh, the hotel. Yeah. I'm sorry, I stopped at the hotel.
Okay. Yep. I seen the hotel. Like
Lady Gaga. But now it's New York City, and I heard it so far people are liking it.
Really?
It's like a serial killer type style, I think.
Okay. I'm not surprised by that. I'm gonna pull this screen up really quick, guys, to show you. Because I do have something going on. Mañana. For those of you who don't speak Espanol. Spanish. That means tomorrow. But you guys know I do my Wicked Wednesdays and my
your was it fucking Thriller Fridays or something like that?
no, Frightening Friday Nights.
Frightening Friday Night.
I'm stuck between American Psycho and Texas Chainsaw Massacre 1974 being my favorite horror movies.
I never had anybody had those two as a favorite top movies.
I've heard TCM, yeah. Actually, yeah, I think I'm sure I've heard both.
I honestly I can't tell you what mine is.
I'll
have to look at, like actually think hard about it.
It's tough. So tomorrow, I'm doing a watch party, guys. Let me blow this up so it's easier to see real quick. And I'm off tomorrow, so let me start in the afternoon. 1 o'clock, the Poughkeepsie tapes.
Yeah.
Doing this on Stream Lounge. James, if you're free, you should join. Same thing with you, Giovanni, and anybody else that's in the chat. All these movies are on Tubi, but sign up with Stream Lounge, which is 100% free. And then Tubi, as you know or may not know, free. Do a watch party, watch the movies with me, hop on screen with me if you want to talk some shit. But the Poughkeepsie tapes at 1, Butterfly Effect 2:45, and then at 40 at 4:30, Haunted Asylum. I don't know what that G word is, so we're just gonna call the movie Haunted Asylum. And I'm excited, man. Like, I've been on this found footage kick for like a month now. I feel I've never seen it.
So the Poughkeepsie tapes, what I heard, if I'm right,
it's based on
they're us. It's like a half hour. No, not a half hour. How long do you think to Poughkeepsie? About an hour, 45 hours?
Honestly, I'm not sure. I know it's not far though.
No, it's not that far from us. So I guess it's supposed to be taking place there.
Yeah, it is. And I was looking at the thing. They called it a mockumentary, but I guess there is a real documentary about it.
Yeah.
And it's found footage, right?
Yeah, it's found footage style.
And I've been on this found footage kick for the past. As a matter of it was been damn near a month since I did the Blair Witch, which I fucking love that movie, but I don't care what you have to say, James. Since I did the watch party for that,
it's not a fucking 10, man.
Listen, James. Blair Witch.
You hit your head or something.
The Blair Witch Project is a 10. I just really loved it. I loved it. Now, I got a question for whoever is still here in the chat, and of course for you two. Your top 3 favorite subgenres of horror. I will start. No, I'm not going to do movies because that's too tough.
I was about to say.
Paranormal, Damon, all that shit. Found footage. Those are my top 3. Slashers, that's never going to be beaten. Slasher is what got me into horror, I feel. Slasher is what got me into horror and what's kept me into horror. And the other ones, as I got older, you see them, I'm like, oh yeah, this is my shit.
Mine's definitely paranormal.
I know that's your number 1. Number 2?
Probably slasher movies.
And then 3. And don't forget, zombies another one because I think that's
okay. I do enjoy zombie movies. It could be number 3.
Thank you. That's your number 3. What about you, G?
Slasher, paranormal, I don't know for the third one.
James, you know what though? For you, foreign horror is definitely in your top 3.
Oh, definitely, yeah. East, middle, like Asian style, like Korea, Thailand, those horror movies.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. There you go. That's 3 for me.
There you go. So
if I keep watching really good ones, it might surpass Slasher. It might jump up ahead of that one.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
But here's the thing, though. I didn't consider that foreign because a lot of the foreign ones are paranormal style. So I was put it into the category of
but it doesn't. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be though, because there could be some.
It don't have to be, but
I get what you're saying though, because because you could say the same thing about found footage. Well, I know it's not all paranormal, but the ones I've been watching lately are fucking paranormal.
Yeah.
By the way,
that or like a urban legend type creature monster.
Mm-hmm. Creature features are fun too, but
creature features are fun. Especially you get those super chilly ones, except for Sci-Fi Channel. I hate the fucking 5-headed shark shit. Sharknado. I can't stand those. It's way too much CGI, man. They just pump the CGI in there. I can't stand it. Fucking 5-headed shark.
See, now I'm not a fan of the Paranormal Activity movies, like even from the first one. I will go through and watch those again. Because I'm not too familiar with anything.
I have to watch them again too. But when I first seen them,
but I'm not
I'm
mad.
a huge paranormal person.
Mm-hmm.
Like I watch like even the shows, all those silly Travel Channel shows and shit.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity. To me, it felt like I was like watching one of those shows.
Okay.
It wasn't like didn't feel like a movie, or it tried to scare me a lot. There's some fucked up parts, like the grabs the girl and yanks her out of the fucking bedroom and shit down the hall, but that wasn't scary to me. That was like, okay, whatever. Then it's always well, I can't say that because that's mostly every paranormal, and I still like them. But it's like either one of the spouses don't believe them.
Oh,
they're like, I'm not saying you're crazy.
Yeah, but
they always have that shit.
I think it's one of those things though, because it's like, who would you like? If you're
number one, if your kid talks to an imaginary friend, there's no such thing as imaginary friend. Your house is haunted. That's a ghost child.
Well, I guess if that's the truth, James, and I was talking to some ghosts when I was a kid because I had
you were talking, dude. You're talking to a ghost. I never had an imaginary friend. I don't count my hand. Teenager years.
That's not imaginary though.
That's a good point. Good point.
Your hand is like a friend with benefits.
Oh my god. Oh man. Okay, Walking Dead. I fell off after. What's it? Not the Governor. The one where they find out Oasis place. I think that's the last I stopped. Now they're doing a spin-off.
Yeah, they're doing.
But when Walking Dead first came out, like the first few seasons, I enjoyed it a lot.
You said you
love Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things.
Yeah, Stranger Things. Walking Dead. Same with you. I stopped watching after. I just remember they saying Tainted Meat. I don't remember what season that was. It was around like the church and all that shit. Season 3 or 4, I believe. Stranger Things is awesome. Yeah, Stranger Things is dope as hell.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Hey, do you again, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but do you stream?
Let's see.
I'm caught up with Walking Dead.
All caught up. How do you feel? What do you think about the show?
I stopped for a while because I wasn't interested in it anymore. And then I was like, there's nothing else to watch at the moment. Let me just play it. And it just got me hooked again. But I think it's because of Norman Reedus' character.
Daryl.
It's his character that just like keeps.
Yeah, he's awesome. You know, he wasn't supposed to survive that long.
Yeah,
he was supposed to die off like the first season. He wasn't
even supposed to be in the show.
Yeah, in the show at all. Yeah, but everybody loved him so much. They're like, okay, this dude.
No, here's what.
Especially him and Maggie.
Here's why
the friendship they had,
because he was getting a lot.
Not Maggie. What's the old lady? Not Maggie. Maggie's the other dude who got his head smashed in.
Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn. But who's
I know who you're talking about. I just can't think of her name because she had the daughter. Right?
Yeah, well, that was like the first season where she was a zombie in the barn.
Mm-hmm. Look at the flowers.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That was a good episode though.
Yeah.
I never read the comics. I'm not a reader. I forgot how to read. But no. No,
as you read the
books and shit, I don't have no interest. I get bored. I'm trying to get into reading. I did download some ebooks. It's that Nightmare Soup. You know that ad? You know the people are selling those books. Oh, okay. It's called Nightmare Soup. It's like their books are like a whole bunch of mini short stories
Nice.
of horror.
Nice.
So I figured I love horror, so to get me to start
Yeah.
reading, let me try here something, because that's what someone told me. They're like, you're not reading something that you are interested in.
That's the thing. Yeah, I love to read.
So,
I need to make more time for it again.
I blame school. This is why I don't like learning. They force books that you don't like down your throat. Then you start judging every book.
Mhm.
After that, you're like, no, I don't like reading. It's going to be shitty. So school's fault.
If you don't mind me asking, I have a well. One, what would you want to stream, or what do you want to stream? And two, what's holding you back from streaming? If you don't mind me asking. And then James, like I love to read and all that stuff too. It's just you definitely have to find your interest for it. And back to the school thing, I'll say like how they had you do those book reports, but you had to use like the things to read all that dumb shit. Well, I feel like people would have gravitated towards that more. So I don't know if they still do them now, or they would gravitate. Let them read what they want to read.
Yeah. Like, I don't want, like, nothing wrong with Romeo and Juliet, I guess.
But
I'm just saying, it's like one of those books is like, they shove it down your throat. You're like, listen, I'm not into this category. How about let me pick books? Or like at a young age, let me do a fucking, like the Goosebumps. I read a few Goosebumps. They weren't bad.
No, not at all. So right here, I would like to stream, but I don't have much confidence. I say, listen, go for it. I say just go for it. If you have a PlayStation, a game, whatever system you have, I mean, shit, if you have a PS4 and we have the same games, I'll go in there and game with you and stream. People will hear me, they'll hear you. I'll be streaming on my end, you stream on your end, and have some fun. Have some fun. Just enjoy it. Be yourself. Have some fun. Talk some shit. Crack some.
Listen, I'm in the same boat. I could never probably do my own podcast. I think I will freeze, get that stage fright. But Aaron, it took you forever to get me on here.
It did.
But now I'm like on here every week. Yeah, I don't have the confidence to go solo. It's too much pressure. My anxiety kicks in. Like, what would it be about?
Savars? Oh, I love it. I love this streaming shit. If you're and again, like if you. But use that to your advantage. Trust me. I wish I had a fucking accent. Use that to your advantage. The reason why I say that is because, yeah, some people may laugh, some people make jokes, but then you twist that, you make shit funny, and boom. Just use that to your advantage. Don't let that hold you back. If it's something you really want to do, you'll have a good time with it. It's more like I'm just gonna have to hear you say it because I'm trying to like it's Svars. I'm trying. I swear I'm trying. But no, seriously, you should go for it. Like if it's something that you think you want to try out, if it's something you think you would enjoy.
You got it.
Svars? Really?
There you go.
I wish my parents would have thought of a better name than fucking Aaron.
Aaron.
They don't call. Well, they should have said that. They should have said my name was Aaron at least. That would have been dope. Yeah. Aaron. Your parents just James.
Yeah, I got the common. Let's pick a Bible name.
But me too. But you're a junior too.
Yeah, so I got the double whammy.
It's like, oh fuck, we can't think of a name. Just name him after me. All
right. I'm the one of those people. I don't like the junior thing. I don't know. It could how I was raised. I don't know.
I wish I would have known that. I wish I would have known you like junior because I would have. When Dreams made your overlay, I would have had to. Where your name is, I had to put James Jr.
No,
just because.
Yo, I shut that shit down at a young age too, where you had friends where they tried, the nicknames start coming out.
Junior,
they're like, like because James Joseph. So like someone tried to call me JJ, and I said, no, you're not. And then they're like, what about Junior? I'm like, nope. I was like, I shut that shit down. I was like, you're lucky. I wanted you to say James.
Yeah. Like, hey, fuckface. Yeah, what?
Yeah, there you go. Better name. There you go.
You're lucky you're not with Spanish people because they'll give you different variations of Junior.
They run down like, what?
They'll call you June, Junie, Junito.
Oh god.
Oh my shit.
All that.
every different family member will have a different way to say it towards me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, having a PS5 is great. I'm on my PS4. What games do you have on your PS5? What do you have any horror games? Because that's like most of what I play. But what games do you have on your P5? If we have something that matches up and they're if it's backwards, you know.
I want to play. I want to play Elder Ring.
Elder Ring.
I want to play it so bad, but I don't have a PS5, and I can't buy one. I
just got a PS5 like 2 weeks ago.
I can't spend the money on it. I can't do it.
But here's the thing, though, James.
That's just too much money. I can't do it.
No. If you were to get a PS5 and get that game, you'd probably play it, beat it, and then fucking
not play it for months. Yeah,
months or years. I'm just like, what the fuck, James?
Yeah, like my Switch. I first got the Switch. I was like, oh, okay. It was a surprise gift type thing. Playing games. All right, I'm having fun. Shut that shit down. Haven't touched it in like months, like 6 months.
You know what you need to do is you need to get the games that I have so we can game together and talk some shit.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
I just can't buy myself shit. That's one problem.
Well, you got to work on that, James.
I'll put like 5 things in a cart in Amazon for myself. Take it all out and put shit in a cart for other people.
Out of those, I deleted it, but I can put it back on there. I have Red Dead 2 and I have Friday the 13th. I
got Friday 13th for Xbox One.
I believe it's cross-platform. So hey, boom.
Yeah, right, cheating motherfuckers. You got the newer systems. There's no lag. You guys come up to me and fucking chop my head off in 2 seconds.
I'm on the PS4. So the PS4 is the same as the Xbox One. I mean, as far as generational wise.
Oh.
But now those games could be, people do cheat in those games.
That's why I can't be desktop. Like, you know how people use their computer?
Yeah.
To play all those games. If you don't buy an actual gaming computer, you are wasting your time because you're gonna get fucking destroyed.
Oh, I have a gaming computer. I just don't use it for gaming. I'd rather dark pictures. Oh yeah, yo. No, listen. I have the first 2. I have I don't remember what the first 2 dark picture games are called, but I have the first 2. Me and my brother went through those and we just beat the second one recently. Actually, took us a while because we were high as shit. But that's besides the point. That's always when we're gaming. But I know there's a third one out now, and then the fourth one actually comes out next Friday, my birthday, James. So if you're thinking about me next Friday, you can get me that game. Yep. See how I threw it at James?
Mm.
Oh. While we are here.
Oh, what happened now?
Nothing happened. Now you guys aren't gonna be able to see the blue. Or no, yes you are, because I put my green screen back up. Are you sure you're down to do this, Giovanni?
I'll try it.
Do you know what this entails?
Pain, man, pain.
How well do you do with heat?
Not really much of a heat person.
Oh, you're in trouble.
Like I'll have the occasional freaking hot Cheetos. That's about it.
Nah.
And like
this is
hot
extreme.
wings,
this is extreme, man. And I eat hot shit every day. And this is the newer version, but the other chip, even I was like fucking on fire. And I'm shocked Aaron fucking sat there still.
Yeah.
We had one guy disappear.
Couple times. Chris, he was gone.
He was done. He was praying. He became really highly religious since then.
He was crying, throwing up.
It's a hot fucking chip, man. I'm not gonna lie, but you can make it through. There's fucking 9-year-olds and 11-year-olds who are going through it. You know,
they're having.
I believe.
Games.
Oh, they're having a rough time, but I believe in you guys.
And
they're of course, my dumbass will do it again with you. So don't worry.
So. Oh yeah. No, yeah,
I don't
have to get the third one still.
Well, I'm gonna hop out and put the girls to bed.
All right, man. Thanks for joining.
I'll talk to you soon, man.
All right, fellas. Later.
See you later.
Peace, man. Make sure you guys go follow the Third Uso on TikTok. Get some dope shit on there, guys.
He's still doing the backpack thing.
Yes, and he's also doing a Go on his if you can find all the stuff on his TikTok, honestly.
Yeah. 800 backpacks.
Yep, for kids down in Florida, and he's still doing it. He does it every school year, so that's fire.
Man.
This is gonna be fucking fun.
That's gonna be fire.
Why did I just say it's gonna be fun? It's a fucking lie. There's not gonna be.
I know.
about this.
I don't know what you're talking about,
I'll-
dude.
I'll-
You are addicted to just the content because that's the only way you're doing it again. And I'm shocked you're doing it again.
Listen, people, listen. It's gonna be great content. It's gonna be a great time for the viewers. You're not gonna want to miss this. We're still talking behind the scenes about dates and shit, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know. And yes, I'm definitely gonna shoot you a follow on TikTok on Twitch.
Yeah.
Twitch.
Thanks for stopping by.
Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. And just to show you guys again what's coming up. I know I didn't add the Poughkeepsie tapes on here, but this is what we did. So this is what happened so far this week. Terrifier 2 on Tuesday, Cabinets of Curiosity Wednesday, Barbarian. We're wrapping up now. Haunted Asylum.
I want to see that one. I'm going to check that one out.
And the Poughkeepsie tapes we're doing tomorrow. What?
The Haunted Asylum.
Yeah, man, tune in. Once we go off, I'll show you again. I'll show you the whole spiel of how this shit works. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate it. Hey, man, if you want to be a guest on an episode, let me know.
To test it out.
And the only thing is, I'll just say, just make sure whatever movie that we're going to be reviewing, just watch the movie first. And I'll even do this. Hold up. Let me.
So you can get a rating and what your intake.
Yeah.
Your take on it.
Let me go to the list really quick and let me see what's coming up for the next 2 movies. And what I'll do is I'll pull them up on screen really quick so you can see them.
One of them is.
It's called A Quiet Place to Kill.
Yeah, Quiet Place to Kill. That's right.
We love it. It's my favorite genre, hands down. My favorite genre.
100%.
And this movie's on. Actually, this movie. So it's A Quiet Place to Kill. It came out in 1970.
I told you 70s vibe. Knew it.
Hang on. I believe it's streaming on Tubi.
Yeah, definitely. Join us anytime. We're on every Tuesday, Thursday.
8 o'clock Eastern time.
8 o'clock Eastern time.
Sir. So here's the cover.
That's another thing you can share if you're on. You can say what your top movies you're looking forward to. You got on the list. What you're gonna watch, check out. There's so much.
Oh shit! Where are you?
Oh damn!
Where are you from? Oh, that's the wrong damn comment. Where are you from?
So that's a time gap on that. That's a lot of hours. Damn, overseas? I don't even know.
Yeah, we're in New York. Oh shit!
Yeah, nice.
Sweet.
Well, thank you from Scotland.
Appreciate it. I got a fan in Scotland now. That's awesome. But yeah, this is. I mean, if again, I'm saying if there's a possibility, or you know what? Actually, you know what we can do is reach out to me on Twitch, shoot me a message. And we'll go from there, and we can figure out like a Saturday to kind of to do a review, because I'm actually doing a review on November 19th with somebody from the UK, I believe. And we're doing it at 5 o'clock Eastern time. So me and you can do it like a different Saturday. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a date that we're both free. And I'll say around like because we have another show at 9 o'clock on Saturdays called Popcorn and Pints.
Yeah, that's everything besides horror.
Yeah, it's not
action, comedy.
But so this show here is my show, and then Popcorn and Pints is mine, his, and 2 other guys.
Yeah,
there was 5 of us, but 1 left. Still love you, Ibrahim.
Yeah,
but yeah, definitely shoot me a message on Twitch, and we'll go from there, and we can set something up. And I mean, unless these times aren't too late for you, but you know, I can make it a little bit easier. And again, greatly appreciate you popping in. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up though, guys.
Yeah.
Listen, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your enemies, tell everybody that you know and don't know. to check out Horror with Sir Sturdy. Check out the Z Network. Hit that share button. Hit that subscribe button, people. It helps us with the algorithms. Hit those likes. Drop some comments, all that good shit. And, you know, let's see. I'll be up for that. I should be fine for around this time on the weekends. Yeah, so if it was the weekend, it'd be like 3-4 hours earlier. So it'd be around like 5 o'clock Eastern time. 3-4 hours early. We'll work something out. Me and you can talk. We'll figure out a good time for the both of us, and we'll go from there. But that'll be a good time. And what I'll do is I'll have you pick the movie, and as long as I haven't reviewed it yet, boom. As long as I haven't reviewed it, as long as I can find it, we can do that. But again, thank you guys for watching, listening. Please like, share, subscribe. Again, like, share, subscribe. Also, rate on the audio platforms because the audios come out every Tuesday and Thursday as well at midnight. So this will be dropping next Thursday, and Terrifier will be dropping next Tuesday midnight. So you guys will get it. Boom. And have a great night. Don't let the beggars bugs bite. All that other shit. I'll see you in your nightmares. Peace. Thank you
It's
again.
out.